This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
We are under the lights this. Daniel Norris is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Frederick Starkey, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one.
Starkey.
Hey, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Batting fourth. The third
Here's Manny Machado now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Machado.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Start of the second here in San Diego, and let's check in with Heidi for a little bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Frederick Starkey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Taylor on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now at the plate, Frederick Starkey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
That's popped up. Jeanette ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Frederick Starkey.
Frederick Starkey.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for San Diego, Frederick Starkey, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
All right, this is you, let's go. Here we go, clutch up for us here. All right, here we go, we need you here, we need you.
Wait for a good one.
Come on, right here, one time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Newhouser waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 2 left. We've played 8 full, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. The left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
At the plate, Frederick Starkey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have...
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Cincinnati get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Lucius Eubanks claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matt Bowman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on. Digging in, Frederick Starkey. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
Striding in once again, Frederick Starkey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starkey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Dig.
First will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey,
no out here.
Back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in, Frederick Starkey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, man. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. The 2-2. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. Reds out in front, 4-1. Digging in to try it again, Frederick Starkey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-1, the final tally today. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies look for their 7th straight victory next. German Marquez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Frederick Starkey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, James Graniga, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. Be down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your lead get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he set down 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Leading off the inning, Garrett Hampson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Slowly to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. In now for Colorado, Oscar Brito.
The first baseman.
0-1, here it comes. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Now at the plate, Frederick Starkey. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Hopped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, great piece, great piece.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
Right here on the
Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Starkey at third with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Oh, big dog, right
Settling in now, Frederick Starkey. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Make the turn.
And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Runner breaks for third. Hit to third.
Come on, slide.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Frederick Starkey. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
And in steps Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Machado now on 0-1. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Looking up is Dahl. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Stepping up to the plate, Frederick Starkey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay.
Come on, get down.
The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, 12-1 at the end of this one. The Friars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are under the light. Stepping up now, Frederick Starkey. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Grounder down the line at third. With runners in scoring position this season, Starkey is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of this ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Round.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Oh, and he throws it away.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there, 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 39.
Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Weekly hit to third.
Get down, get down, get down. Hard 90, hard 90,
Throw to
hard 90.
first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Padres 1, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Coming to the plate now, Frederick Starkey. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Friars are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
So here now's the pitcher, Jim Gage.
50.
Hey, we got one here.
Gage.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit
One,
weakly
one.
on the ground to short. He's got it. And that's
He's
the
out.
second out. Ready for another shot now, Frederick Starkey. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits.
Come on now, one pitch, right
Digging in once again, Frederick Starkey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, get on the count. Here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Cortez is there. 2 gone. So a big moment in the ball game here. Frederick Starkey as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cortez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Rockies looking to send their fans home happy. The bottom of the 9th inning is coming up. Striding in for the Rockies, Oscar Brito. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Hector Rondon claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Padres, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Hector Rondon. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Will Smith. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball on MLB. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. Digging in, Frederick Starkey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Starkey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Raimel Tapia.
Colorado.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockies are out in front, 2-0. Into the box, Frederick Starkey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starkey.
Hey, I see it. Let's drive it.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Now batting.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Arenado moving to his left. And that ends the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frederick Starkey. He singled his last time up.
No one better right now.
Hey, drop him in. No one better right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air out to right. Blackman is under it. 2 down.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Colorado Rockies. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Daniel Norris gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side. Love the arm, mid to upper 90s fastball, good assortment of breaking pitches to go along with it. Like most lefties, command has been the issue for Daniel Norris. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Again, another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB. Into the box now, Frederick Starkey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice hit, got a boy. Good job.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there, hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Machado.
Let her rip right here.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Edmundo Sosa. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now. Now to the plate, Frederick Starkey. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit short. Reined in. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag. Now at the plate, Frederick Starkey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Frederick Starkey.
Come on, big guy.
Hey, come on now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes Yelich. He gets to it and makes the catch for the... Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was a triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to victory. He swung the bat really well.
2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Robbie Ray gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy picked up the strikeouts.
Hit on the ground out. And there are 2 away now. Now batting, Frederick Starkey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Manny Machado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Manny Machado.
Come on now, get your pitch
Starkey
up there.
stands at second with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Next to the plate for the Padres, Frederick Starkey. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two.
Zips it
to Castro for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. One hit's all they get. On now to the top of any.
Come on now.
Stepping into the box, Frederick Starkey.
The shortstop, Frederick Starkey.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center.
You're going, you're going.
Bader is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Padres lead it 4-2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here we go, guys.
Taylor made to short, 6. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding in, Frederick Starkey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Frederick Starkey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. On the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The San Diego Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Cal Marshall wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Will Smith hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score.